In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a classic meatloaf with a little bit of a twist. You're not going to want to miss this recipe. Okay guys, welcome back to Campbell Kitchen, and by popular request, shout out to my buddy David, meatloaf. Okay, I've been doing my research, just millions of fans have been requesting this. So my mailbox has just been exploding with fan mail requesting a meatloaf recipe. So, that's not true at all. But I did do research, and this is my favorite meatloaf recipe. I think it's a great recipe. It tastes great. It has a couple little cool things that you don't see in all meatloafs. It does not have ketchup. I hate ketchup. My son loves ketchup. I can't stand it. I don't cook with it. You can find a ketchup glaze online easily. This is just a beautiful meatloaf. It's wrapped in bacon. It's really juicy, and it is an excellent, excellent recipe. So I hope you guys enjoy this video.
So I just use a few simple ingredients. I just try and keep this nice and simple. So I have some diced ham. Use your favorite ham. Black Forest is just fine. Use your favorite salami. I have diced salami, a couple eggs, onions, and Manischewitz matzo ball mix. So essentially, the matzo ball mix is what your breadcrumbs are. That helps keep the meatloaf together. You can use any kind of breadcrumbs. You can even use like fresh bread that you dry in your oven. So I added half a packet of matzo ball mix, a quarter cup of milk, and 2 eggs. I add 1 egg per pound of meat. I have a pound of beef and a pound of pork. So I'm using 2 eggs. I mix it up together and you're ready to go. So that's going to keep your meatloaf together. And there's my beautiful freshly ground meat from my butcher shop. Support your local butcher. Definitely get freshly ground beef if possible. And now what we're going to do is just mix everything together. For those onions, I just did a small dice. I cooked them low and slow for about 30 minutes until they became translucent, just to get some of that raw flavor out of them. Now for seasoning, I use Worcestershire sauce. That's pretty classic in meatloaf. It has good umami and real meaty flavor. And just add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. It already has a lot of salt with all that salami and ham. So just a little bit of seasoning. And you're going to mix it up really well. A lot of people add things like carrots and parsley and all sorts of weird stuff. I'm just keeping this meat. Just meat friendly, meat happy, just meat heavy, okay? So that's just my version, but you make it however you want. Now to cook this bad boy, what I'm gonna do is grease a loaf pan. That's a non-stick loaf pan, but you can use any kind that you have. And I'm gonna line it with bacon. Now it's important to use that non-stick spray so nothing sticks. And for your bacon, just get thinly sliced bacon and layer it straight across the bottom of the pan. Remember, the bottom of your pan right there is going to be your presentation, so try and do a good job of layering that bacon, making it look nice. If you don't, it's still going to be delicious. It just won't have that same visual appeal. Now, once your pan is ready, load your meatloaf right into that bacon. So I just use my hands and I scoop it in and I just pack it in nice and firm. You don't want big air pockets. You want to pack it in really firm. And then to finish it, you just take that bacon and you just wrap it on that meat. You just kind of layer it over as you see me doing right there. It's very easy, very straightforward. There's no secret behind that. And I just cut the excess because you don't want like big piles of raw bacon. You want kind of thinly sliced bacon all around that meatloaf, just like that, and you're ready to go. Now I use parchment paper, spray it with a nonstick, and I just flip my meatloaf right over on that parchment, just like you see me doing there. Give it a couple good shakes, and it's gonna come right out, and it's gonna look absolutely beautiful. That is a perfect meatloaf that I have right there. Perfect. Bake it 450 degrees, 45 minutes, and your meatloaf will be beautiful golden brown like so. Now, once it's beautiful like that, let it rest for about 30 minutes, okay? So I'm slicing into it after it's been resting for about 30 minutes. And as you can see, it looks perfect. It is cooked all the way through. That is a beautiful meatloaf and it tastes so good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Thank you for watching and have a great day.